For centuries, a powerful clandestine brotherhood operated at the heart of the Russian Empire. They were the architects of reform, the patrons of culture, and the ultimate threat to the Tsarist state. We're diving deep into the shadowy history of the Russian Freemasons. Freemasonry arrived in Russia with the westernizing fervor of Peter the Great in the early 18th century. It promised a moral, rational society, appealing directly to the intellectual elite and aristocracy who saw a path to self-improvement outside the rigid state church. During Catherine the Great's reign, Masons championed education and philanthropy, but their independent thinking soon clashed with imperial power. When influential Mason Nikolai Novikov began promoting radical, mystical ideas, Catherine saw a threat to her absolute authority. He was arrested and the movement was officially suppressed. After Catherine, the craft returned. Emperor Paul I showed favor, and his son Alexander I even joined a lodge. This era saw a profound shift towards the esoteric. Russian Masons sought ancient spiritual knowledge, moving beyond simple moral philosophy into deep mysticism and Gnosticism. The ideals of liberty and constitutionalism, discussed in lodge secrecy, fueled the revolutionary Decembrist movement. Though not officially Masonic actions, the connections were undeniable. Following the failed revolt in 1825, Tsar Nicholas I banned all secret societies, driving Masonry completely underground for decades. The early 20th century, Russia's Silver Age, saw a final intellectual resurgence. Influenced heavily by French Masons, the movement attracted poets, philosophers, and political reformers. They attempted to reconcile the old mystical tradition with the new demands for constitutional change, operating in the tense years before the revolution. The Bolsheviks viewed Freemasonry as a bourgeois, reactionary cabal. Every trace of the Brotherhood was violently purged from Russian soil. Lodges ceased to exist, their members scattered across Europe, keeping the flame alive in exile in cities like Paris. It took the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991 for the craft to return home. Today, Russian Freemasonry is officially recognized, drawing on its long, complex heritage. From clandestine meetings under the Tsars to formal institutions today, the Russian Masons remain a silent, powerful thread woven into the fabric of one of the world's most enigmatic nations. They were the elite warriors of the Crusades, the architects of Europe's first banking system, and the holders of secrets that history refuses to forget. We are unraveling the true and often terrifying story of the Knights Templar. Established in 1119 to protect pilgrims in the Holy Land, the Order of the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon quickly grew into a massive military and financial power. Their independence from local laws and their immense wealth made them arguably the most influential organization of the Middle Ages. Beyond their military might, the Templars invented modern finance. Nobles and kings trusted them with their fortunes, using their network of preceptories as banks. But rumor always persisted. What secret relic? Perhaps the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant? Did they find beneath the ruins of the Temple of Solomon? Their power was their undoing. By the early 14th century, the Templars were a threat to monarchs, especially Philip IV of France, who was heavily indebted to them. To erase his debt and seize their assets, Philip concocted a plan to destroy the order entirely. On Friday, October 13th, 1307, a day still associated with bad luck, thousands of Templars were arrested on charges of heresy, spitting on the cross, and idolatry of a mysterious idol called Baphomet. 5 years of torture culminated in the execution of Grand Master Jacques de Molay, who, from the flames, allegedly cursed the Pope and the King to die within the year. Did the Templars truly vanish? Many believe they didn't. Legend says a fleet of ships sailed out of La Rochelle carrying their treasury and sacred relics. In Portugal, they simply rebranded as the Order of Christ. In Scotland, they are rumored to have fought alongside Robert the Bruce, surviving to this day in secret. The Templar mystique never died. Their lineage is claimed by groups from modern chivalric orders to Freemasonry. Did their secret knowledge persist? From the architecture of global finance to the shadowy symbols on ancient churches, the ghost of the Knights Templar continues to haunt the imagination. Warrior, banker, heretic, the Knights Templar remain history's most compelling mystery. A hidden power that was too wealthy, too independent, and ultimately too dangerous for the world to handle. It is the last remaining wonder of the ancient world. But behind the accepted history of Khufu's tomb lies a structure so advanced, so mathematically precise that it challenges everything we believe about its builders. We ask, what was the Great Pyramid truly built for? According to orthodoxy, this monumental edifice was constructed in just 20 years using simple copper chisels and brute force. Yet the base is level to within half an inch across 13 acres. It is aligned with true north more accurately than modern structures. The precision of this engineering is an anomaly that official history simply cannot reconcile. No mummy was ever found inside. No royal treasures, no funerary texts. The chambers are granite boxes devoid of typical pharaonic ritual decoration. If it wasn't a tomb for Khufu, then its purpose must have been something far more complex. A geodetic marker, an astronomical observatory, or perhaps even a machine. The dimensions encode advanced constants like pi and the golden ratio. Furthermore, researchers have noted its position as perfectly aligned with the center of the Earth's landmass. Was this structure intended to harness planetary energy? Was it an ancient, incomprehensible power generator built by a civilization far more advanced than the dynastic Egyptians? The passages themselves defy simple explanation. The King's Chamber granite box is too large to have been moved through the passages, and recent MON scans have revealed massive, previously unknown voids within the core. This is proof the builders had secrets that still lie hidden within the limestone and granite. If not for burial, and if built with impossible precision, who possessed the knowledge to build it? The notion of slave labor has been largely debunked. But whether it was the early dynastic Egyptians utilizing a lost science, or remnants of a pre-cataclysmic civilization like Atlantis, the true architects remain one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. The Great Pyramid is not a silent mausoleum. It is a technological marvel and a historical riddle. It is a perfect, enduring message in stone, perhaps intended for us, the people of the future, to decode. And until we unlock its final, hidden chamber, the builders of Giza will remain the custodians of a truly forgotten age.